Design and application of computer network experiment teaching content based on Huawei technology. Here, the experimental teaching of computer network based on the Huawei technology is discussed, and aiming at the problem of experimental education and to expand the knowledge of the students to practically and experimentally solving problems or learning about the computer network. It will improve the students attention and will improve the effect of education by improving the conditions like teaching content, teaching process, and the designing of computer network experimental course. We know the computer network is widely used technology nowadays, and with the rapid development of computer technology and communication technology, and the knowledge related to the content of computer network is also developed and updated, and experiment can be completed in a specific experimental environment, that is the practically experimentally doing studying the computer network course. From the perspective of psychology and education, the knowledge of computer network is the knowledge of professional skills. For students, there is almost no relevant understanding before learning computer network course. Because of many problems, the experimental teaching process of computer network is studied. And the current situation of computer network course experiment teaching is now universities generally offer many computer network course. Students learn through some communication media and finally complete the computer network security. It is in this paper uh, they found some unsatisfactory aspects related to computer network course, that it should be more efficient in some ways. The first thing is lab hardware facilities are inadequate. uh, Due to financial reasons, the hardware facilities are not in a proper way, and in some universities the lab, the hardwares are not properly given to the students. This will not improve the students practical ability. And next is the experimental teaching form is single. Experimental methods are widely used in experimental classes, and students experimental design and preparations are inadequate, and the students do not feel the experiment, and it will not be satisfactory to the students. Insufficient experimental class has, and computer network is a basic course to computer related majors, but it should be known by everyone, and the distribution of experimental class are not generally meet the requirements of students. Students may not fully grasp the use of network equipment only in number of experimental courses, so the possibility of failure of experiment is also high. Experimental contents and characteristics. This experiment is mainly based on Huawei cloud computing, big data laboratory software, and hardware and equipment support, and the training based on Huawei Fusion Computer Cloud performed to build and deploy Fusion Site Big Data Platform. Dual System Manager installation and cluster installation is also used here. These contents should be completed with strict process, and this order should not be reversed. Design and research of experimental course and computer network course. The teaching design of computer network experimental course can be roughly divided into three stages: analysis, design, and evaluation. And firstly, what teachers should learn and what the students should learn, how the learning background should be will determine the purpose of network experiment teaching. Analysis of the situation of computer network course experiment teaching. In the preparation stage of experimental teaching design of computer network course, the basic factors that learners should consider are analyzed by systematic method, and the starting point endpoint and conditions of network experiment course are announced. Here some experimental content of computer network courses are given, like network system integration experiment, web server experiment, network protocol experiment, network security experiment. Design of experimental teaching of computer network course. The educational process of a network experiment is a special cognitive process in which teachers actively organize and guide students according to the characteristics of computer network course experiment. The teaching activities of computer network course experiment divided into the following steps. Like first, create problem situations. Then is the analyze the experimental tasks and find problems. Third is the make plans and design the plans. With the wide application of computer network and the development of related technology, the demand for talents at all levels of computer network is very urgent. Computer network is a practical network route, and the teaching practice of computer network and other related courses is very complicated, and there are few related materials. And this paper combines the software and hardware equipment of big data laboratory in Huawei classical computing. The experimental instruction procedure. The designed experiment follows the structure and working principle of Huawei technology and understands the detailed sequence of cluster design and installation platform. In order to make the course more practical, students can master the practical skills of big data technology more effectively. Thank you.